Hey everybody, welcome back to Alax and his cat. That's the cat, and this is Alax, obviously. I was really blown away that Skull Kid speculation did, like, astronomically well. It even got mentioned by YouTube Gaming for some reason, where I'm just like... I have videos on my main channel that are like 50 hours of work, but, I mean, okay, you know, sure. You can't pick and choose these things. You can't win these battles sometimes, but this time, we haven't really got any rumors. There have been a couple of fake leaks. I don't really concern myself with them too much because a lot of the time it's just like anyone can make a dumb fake leak. It's kind of just a waste of our energy and time. The Skull Kid stuff was cool because I'm like, oh, this is a cool observation. What about other stuff? And there's even new stuff. I think my friend Dion showed me yesterday that the thing under his skirt looks like the plant that's in the background. I might throw that on screen. What I want to talk about today, which is sort of related to Skull Kid, but it's actually... I was in my Discord server on Patreon. We were talking about Smash leaks around the time we were getting the K rule, like last week. We were talking about Smash leaks and stuff of that nature, and someone brought up this big image of someone who's been not a leaker, not someone who has rumors, just someone who's been predicting everything correctly. And of course, you know, you can pick and choose. Let me put it on the screen right now. Okay, here it is. You can obviously pick and choose like what you want to be correct out of all of here. So here we have, their name is mimique. I actually talked to this person and this guy got the okay to like share their stuff and what else I'm going to share in this video. But they've been predicting everything right, and they also have a very cool theory that I can actually see happening with assist trophies. Should have said that at the beginning of the video. It was going to be in the title, but you know, this person has cool ideas. Thought it'd be fun to share them because they have some good ideas. So why even talk about mimique? They've just been predicting shit, you know, and like you gotta let people have their moment. He's been Ridley. I know I called Ridley too, but he's like, I'm summoning Ridley into Smash with my brain. And all these other, I believe all these other screenshots are of them, and they just changed their name. And some of them even have dates. August 3rd, Rathalos Assist. Well before the Direct. I don't know if Denzel Curry is the same person, but someone organized all of this junk. And then sent it to me, and I think it's all of Mimique's predictions. But it's just like, Shovel Knight stage and assist trophy would be cool since it's good enough game wear it, etc. I guess I'll get my chance. And then you can just keep going, and you'll notice some of these have dates, some of them don't, but these ones that do have dates, like, that's June, right? No, that's May 20th. Also, if the points made in the leak are true, then nobody from Smash 4 is cut, and the Ice Climbers are coming back. Wolf is obviously coming back, and Snake would obviously be coming back if Belmont's in. I didn't even see that. They mentioned they mentioned that Simon Belmont... Oh, this is probably relating to that really early leak, before we even got any information from E3. And then they just keep making these small claims. They're like, oh, this would be cool in the game. I think they might do it. Such as the traditional fighting super bar mode would be fun, which, if you don't know what that is, it's like, we have stamina mode. I don't know if that's what they mean. Traditional, yeah, stamina mode where you die or you lose a stock after you run out of stamina, which is essentially like other fighting games. He also mentions that Final Smashes, he hopes they are balanced to be in the game. And like a meter. And expand on Special Smash, which they did, and it's like, okay, you could have just been saying this. You could have just been saying this, but there's a lot. And he's like, I think Belmont will probably be in the game. That one doesn't have a time, but there's also, I thought we agreed Dark Samus is an Echo. Ashley isn't getting in. Just like the thing about Mimique's is they were very certain about all their things they were saying. Like, they were like, yeah, no way Ashley's getting in. Like, before any time before that, I guess we didn't get a date on that one. They just didn't. What was this last one? This also means we probably get some wacky Dracula's Castle stage. Yeah, no, like, I guess maybe if you think, if they're talking about the leak with Simon Belmont, he's like, well, if that's true, then we'll probably get a wacky Dracula's Castle stage. It's like a month before. It's like wild. But here are some of the Twitter things, because these are actually a little more interesting. There was Ridley, June 12th, Crom, August 8th, in the morning before there was even the Direct. Crom. That's all. That is all he tweeted. Crom. Jesus. Prediction for some point in the future. There's gonna be a trailer where it's Robin's Smash 4 trailer, but then Crom gets up and he splash dances like Crom gets his chance, and he's an Echo, and literally no one will be happy, but it's the most saccharine thing possible. You couldn't make this up. Like, Mimikyu, this isn't the only thing. I wanted to show, just to be like, damn, because when I saw this, I'm like, this guy, this person, they are very spot on with this. One of the most spot on people I've seen in all of speculation. Not saying, oh, and the K-Rool thing is wild too. He predicted this, what day was it? What day was it? August 7th, the day before. He's like, I'm not gonna say it's this direct, but he was certain on K-Rool being in. It was like, K-Rool's Mii Fighter costume specifically was used assets. This is cool, and it's just like, if you were paying attention, you would have noticed. Essentially what he's saying is like, the Echo, or the Mii Fighter costume, it took from different parts of K-Rool's iterations, whether the newer one, which is that one that's the trophy, and then that older one from Donkey Kong Country. It's like, well, wow, Mimikyu, you were on point. So here's another thing from Mimikyu. Let me zoom in on this one, sir. I did this, but I'm adding Bandana D to it. 5 Guys, burgers, and fries. 2 more interchange. So this is just his theory. I don't know what day this was on. These are some of the screenshots I don't know. It may have been after the direct. Let's just say this was made yesterday, because I don't know when it was made. It's still viable if it was made yesterday, because this is something that has not been proven. But his characters are interesting. Incineroar, a very likely candidate. My new theory about the next Pokemon is it's gonna be Incineroar, Rowlet, and then that's my new theory on that. I don't know if it'll come into fruition, but you never know. Geno and Banjo, 2 very likely choices that I would have at like the top of my lists right now, where I'm like, if there are anyone that's gonna be announced, Geno, Banjo, and then his other one, Skull Kid. Those ones are all very likely to me. And then his other potential 4th and 5th characters, it's very messily made, I know. But, goddamn, a Rhythm Heaven rep, a Heihachi, Porky, or Pokey. I don't know who that one at the very bottom is, but there's Isaac there smushed. The thing is here, I'm inclined to believe someone on his predictions are going to be, actually, like, in the game. It's very likely. And the Echo Fighters, I definitely see Shadow. Isabelle, I think, is a lock. Louie, I think, is very likely. Mallow, I had made an Echo Fighter video, and these are all characters I said would likely be possible, so not surprises to us here. So, what he decided were Incineroar, Geno, Banjo, Skull Kid, Bandana D. Oh, he didn't put it Bandana D. Bandana D I see too. Jeez, man. I'm inclined to believe you. I'm inclined to believe Incineroar, Geno, Banjo, Skull Kid, Bandana D. I'm inclined to believe that. Really much so. Chorus Kids, but some people are saying Karate Joe. I could see that too. At this point, you know, I'm kind of like, I should make a video after this one on my predictions for the roster at this point in time, because, like, I'm kind of out in the open here. My armor is broken. I'm left vulnerable. Anything I say is just gonna be like, you're wrong, bitch. You're wrong. It's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Brief aside, you see everything's all over the place. I'm actually moving very soon, so everything's been put away. But anyways, back to this. I'm going back to, this. Here's another interesting thing Mimikyu had said. So that was all his predictions. Here is another very wild prediction Mimikyu has. And this is more just for fun speculation. So, I mean, those were the real predictions where it's just like a big think. This is like more out there. But if this comes in, this is more just like, this is cool to talk about, so let's talk about it. So here we go. So I'll just read it. He wrote down an actual pitch for a concept. He was talking about it, so he's just gonna put it here. His current call is so weird. So picture this. Traditional fighters, like Dragon Ball fighters, where you have assist moves, that's what assist trophies are going to be in this game. But it's an option you can select, where you choose 2 assist trophies and you can summon them instantly to do an attack and then disappear. It makes sense because we just got a Final Smash meter, another fighting game mechanic, as well as fighting game-esque parries. They dramatically raised assist trophy character count from the average 25 to 50 plus. They updated it so assist trophies can be hit if they aren't in the background or foreground, which is totally going to be a decider for how you can and can't use them. They also revealed multiple assist trophies that can be on stage at once this direct, which literally is the most pointless upgrade unless they are doing it to make the game more chaotic. With the amount of research they've done on what fans want, they should know now that the reason fans don't like their characters being assist cucked, pardon my language, I didn't say it, they can't control it or anything. If they're raising the count of assist trophies that high, then it just makes it unlikely to see the character. The only way to fix that is to make it choosable now, because more interactive without needing to add more moves to make some playable assist. Basically saying this is Sakurai's way of being like, well, now your assist trophy characters can sort of be playable in a fun way that, you know, maybe they don't have enough moves, but we're going to make them more inclusive. The thing is, I believe that Sakurai could do this. If it was an option, an optional mode, or an optional thing, once I read this and I sat on it a little, it would be interesting to think about that. He had Roy's trailer, actually. Let me get that for you. If you recall Roy's trailer, he did this, and then Lin came out. And, like, that is how Mimikyu thinks that they're going to function, which is very cool. It's a cool idea, and the way Sakurai's been going about this Smash, it doesn't feel out of the realm of possibility. It's a very interesting idea. One of my own theories that I've kind of branched off of that idea is maybe in the story mode of Spirits, you can collect different assist trophies that you can have as a certain assist move, which would function similarly to that. So you could attack with your assist trophy against bosses, or do some sort of stat change with like changing the controls, or, you know, like a different item, like a Mario Kart item. You're holding on to the shell in the back. You're like, okay, I gotta hold on to this item. I need to use it the best possible time. Like an assist trophy, but it's like a one and done deal. I don't know, like a storage for your assist trophy. We know on the UI that they're adding stuff for Villager to show his pocketed abilities. So what if they just showed you had a pocketed assist trophy next to your your stocks? It's an interesting idea, and I gotta thank Mimikyu for bringing that up. That's something that seems likely, or not likely, it just seems plausible. It's out there for sure. But it's something that Sakurai would do. If you were just gonna tell me there's like, oh, the bosses are gonna be playable, like my dumb idea, and thinking back on it, I'm like, you know, Sakurai, I don't think that's a good idea. But this is like, this makes a little more sense, because they're not really playable, you just activate them whenever you want. And it makes it so items can be used in a more competitive setting, which is something I think he's really trying to do this time around. He's trying to mix what he likes about Smash Bros. Inclusivity and the fun parts of Smash with the more competitive approach, so more hardcore, me and my Canadian ass, hardcore players can utilize them. Yeah, that's all I really have on the matter. Let me know what you think about that idea down below. I know these videos are very no effort, that's why I do them. I'm just doing this because I like Smash. People are like, you know, you should upload these on your main channel and get way more views. I'm like, I don't care if they get a lot of views. I'm really just voicing them because I know I have a voice, and letting you all know is like, you know, maybe you've never heard this before. I'm just letting you all know. I could give a shit if these do great, if they do bad. I'm not putting in the work for them. The way I'm like, I don't know, rationalizing it is like, if my main YouTube channel is my full-time job, then these other videos are like my YouTube channel on the side of my full-time job. Like if I actually had like a real job these days, like how people work their 9 to 5s, that's my YouTube, and then now I'm just doing these for fun, for whenever I want. That's what the side channel's sort of gonna be, like my dumb, whatever I don't care videos I'm gonna post. I have another highlights video coming as well. And I think I will do my roster prediction soon. I just gotta settle on it before, because I don't want to say something and then a day later I'm like, oh, I should have changed it to Bandana Wildly. But yeah, that's all for today, everybody. If you have any suggestions, again, put them down in the comments. This has been Alex, that is Cats, and we will see you on the flip side.